Welcome to episode 15.
Knockout, welcome to the belly of the beast. Knockout, only the strong survive. Knockout, watch the action we bring. Knockout, the rest is out of our league. Knockout, welcome to the belly of the beast. Knockout, only the strong survive. Knockout.
Hey brothers and sisters, Elize Haze here, your favorite flower child and the Knockout Women's Champion. You know who else would like to be the champion? Raeven Marie. She's been after this title since the moment that I got it. Well, Raeven Marie, I heard that you're a champion over in Puerto Rico, so I know that you're going to keep coming after this title until you've got it. Alright. Well, I've already said that I will defend the Knockout Women's Championship anytime, against anyone, anywhere. So it just so happens that Night of Extreme 3 is coming up on November 14th. How about I put this title on the line against you? And you know what? We'll even bring a little piece of home to Leesburg for you. When I face you in a good old-fashioned Puerto Rican street fight. You can bring all the little friends you want, just like you did against Persia at Boiling Point, but I've got my little friend right here, and I think we are more than a match for you. So if you accept my challenge, I'll see you 4:30 at November 14th, Night of Extreme 3, Leesburg High School. I can't wait to show who the best champion is.
Alright folks, we've got Raeven Marie versus Elize Haze in a Puerto Rican street fight for the Women's Championship. Now, I want to excuse our graphics right there. This whole issue with Magnificent Mayhem, we've been talking about it. We're worried for our jobs. Production, they rushed that, I'm sorry.
Hey, it's been a stressful week. Forgive producer Joe's voice, been a stressful day. We've had to record this a couple times now. So, we're here, we're ready to go, and we're ready to bring you some solid wrestling action. It's the man called Nate, it's producer Joe as always, on the Work of Dance podcast. And, man, we got a Puerto Rican street fight, as you said, here for the women's title.
Yeah, in Raeven Marie's native tongue, that'd be a pelea callejera Puerto Riqueña.
You know what your voice, kind of like the way you said that.
I know, look at Raeven Marie, thick and feisty right there, ready to start this off.
She doesn't give a damn. She's going to do whatever it takes to win that title.
Now, she holds titles like we heard previously in Puerto Rico,
right.
And she is coming for that title now. Elize Haze coming. Whoa!
Oh, fan favorite, starting early. Got the kendo stick. Ooh. You know what?
Dropping that title on the ground, that's a beautiful belt.
Raeven Marie, I mean, she wanted to get the quick start, but man, Hayes had that kendo stick waiting, so bad move. Oh.
Powerful kick to the midsection there.
Yeah, she's got the kendo stick. Boom. Oh, man.
Really taking it to her.
This is going to be physical.
No guardrail out there. I'm worried about how close this is going to come to the fans.
Now, as you see right here, too, this, we play basketball normally. We've got the little, mat up. That mat is not very thick. So, typically you don't like to get slammed down on the floor like that. It's very hard.
No, throwing her into the front row there.
Yeah, now we're actually getting where the mats aren't even covered. They're brawling out there all over the place.
Oh, Raeven Marie's got a hold of her, throwing her.
Oh, right. Oh, my goodness. Right up in the stands.
As they say in Puerto Rico, she got through into the gradas.
Thank God there were no fans there.
No. Got that lady standing in front of the speaker, thank God.
Yeah, she's trying to
Operation Human Shield.
Take one for the team. Good for her. The hardest part of it right there.
Now, what is she going? Ooh, going back for one of those chairs. Thankfully, security there getting between them and the fans. And
oh my goodness!
You heard that. She saw it seconds before it happened, and she reacted. Setting that shit.
Oh, she is firing back up.
Big forearm to the face there. Big chop.
Gotta give it. Hayes can take some punishment.
Now, notice they're both in kind of relatively street clothes.
Right. That's typical. You will see that in these types of street fights. It's come as you are.
Oh, dropped to hold, face into the chair.
Goodness. Haze could be out.
Punish in the back and that shoulder.
Now Marie's got the kendo stick back. This is one of the most brutal matches we've seen. It's just starting. These ladies came to kick ass. This is no joke. And he's firing back though.
Now this is a violent match, but is this how they do it in the streets of Puerto Rico, or is this how they do it down in Puerto Rico?
I mean, you know, they've been.
We've seen the famous film Carlos Colon, WWC.
Yes, Abdullah the Butcher, Bruiser Brody. Yeah, a lot of famous bloody brawls in Puerto Rico. You can add Savio Vega to that list.
Thank God there's no blood here. This is a high school gym. You don't need that happening, especially in COVID times.
Hey, it's early. Let's see what happens yet. Right now, it is a definitely wild, out of control brawl, and Raeven Marie has gotten the better of her for the most part.
Now these two, their paths have crossed since episode 1, where we saw Elize Haze win that vacated championship over Raeven Marie.
Right.
Now Persia ended up fighting Raeven Marie at episode 7. No, that was episode 7, where Elize Haze went on that recruiting mission, so she didn't defend the title versus Persia.
Right.
And we saw Raeven Marie call in Bill Crude and another associate to stomp down Persia. She will stop at nothing to keep that #1 contendership.
Yeah, these two have definitely been in each other's lives since the beginning of this promotion, and they do not like each other, and it's culminated right here in this awesome street fight where they are just beating the crap out of each other.
Yeah, now, last time they met up was in episode 10, where Elize Haze and Persia team versus Raeven Marie and Yade versus the Go Hard Life twins, and Raeven Marie pulled out the victory in that one, and her ascent to the top of the ladies division she's asserted herself every...
Suplex on the outside. Like I said, that's a thin mat, folks. That's going to hurt.
Yeah, and she's asserted herself every step of the way to keep that #1 contendership. Elize Haze wants to grow it with more talent coming in. This ladies division is stacked as it is, but Eliza wants to see it grow bigger.
Right.
That is the true sign of a champion.
Super competitive, and it's all about competition with his. Raven will take shortcuts. So I got her in the throat there with that shot.
I mean, I've dubbed her the Puerto Rican powerhouse before, and she is a force in the ring.
Now she's setting something up here.
In a no DQ style match, I'm worried about what she could pull off.
Chair in the corner.
Chopping her in the corner.
Up in the corner. Reversible Haze. Oh, Raeven Marie eats all of that chair.
Raeven Marie, her hombro, that's shoulder in Spanish, threw right into that chair that she set up.
Producer Joe has become bilingual throughout the course of this week. Oh my God, that's a vicious chair shot to the head.
6 años en escuela, mi tía está mexicana, and that's about as fluent as my Spanish will be.
Well, you got education.
I got one more word in me.
I'm getting education. And right now, Raeven Marie's getting her ass kicked. She's firing back.
There.
Tough as can be. X Factor.
You notice how all Raeven Marie's moves seem to be power moves.
Right.
She's not messing with any of these little...
Not a lot of transitional moves, right?
No.
She's looking for the knockout blow every time.
And speaking of looking for, what is she looking for right now? I'm scared where
There's
this could go.
a lot of different stuff under that ring. She's got a bag. Oh, that's not what she wanted.
Uh-oh.
I have a little concern what she's going to find out here for Elize Haze.
I'm a little concerned she forgot where she left her gimmicks.
She is not.
We're about to hit all sides of the ring here.
Yeah. The ref's almost looking like...
Yeah, here it is right here.
Hey, she had time, you know.
Uh-oh.
You know, you didn't have to get ready.
Oh, I don't like the look of that bag. I don't think she's got marbles in there.
Yeah, the infamous bag. We've seen this happen around the world of wrestling before. That bag usually means no good. Let's see what we got here, though. Oh, these are some vicious kicks.
Powerhouse kicks. Sorry. Oh, no, I knew it.
She's got the tacks.
Oh, spreading them out, getting a nice thin layer. She really is stopping at nothing for this. Ooh, I don't like where this is going.
He's gonna slam her onto his tacks. I don't know what she's got planned. Oh man. Haze is firing back up. Haze got her in the corner.
Ooh. Oh no.
Going for an electric chair maybe. Nope.
Ooh.
Turns around. Powerbomb.
Oh! Right in the tacks.
Raeven Marie eats all those tacks. We got to cover.
She doesn't want to roll on that back again. Not right now.
Jeez.
Live by the sword, you gotta die by the sword, I guess.
Yeah.
Ooh, trading these big forearms.
Good for that knockout blow, like we said.
You get dropped into tacks, you're really gonna want to punish the person that did that. Oh! Right on the periphery of those tacks. Oh!
Yeah, Haze is just firing back up. Boot to the midsection. And a famouser.
Oh, face down. Hopefully not in those tags.
2. He just really kicks out.
Now, I'm not siding with Raeven Marie, but you don't want to see anybody leg drop face first in the
No.
tags.
Not good. There's an eyesight. We got 2 referees out here, too.
Now, I want to mention again, we are at Leesburg High School. This is the night of Extreme 3.
Marie just hit Haze with that belt, though.
Due to COVID, we've got everybody spread out so you can hear a good crowd response, but you don't see everybody on camera. Oh! Samoan drop on the thumbtacks.
2.
And we have a new ladies champion. Wow.
My goodness, she laid it all on the line.
Look how excited she is. I mean,
you might not be a fan of hers, but that's true emotion coming out.
Exactly. She's been gunning for this for a while. You set your sights on a goal, you can achieve it.
And anything was legal in this match, whether you like it or not. I think these 2 will meet again down the line, though.
Definitely.
Haze was a great champion.
A little bit of a sore winner there.
Yeah, she's never had a really nice attitude as we've seen in this before, and they're helping Haze out. That was a tough spot. She got a belt to the face right before that, and then she ate that Samoan drop right in the tacks.
Being a true champion, though, letting Haze get carried out first.
She's letting these fans know.
Oh,
that's
not family friendly.
No, she's not. Got Juice James versus Boone the Gator King coming up too.
Yeah, these 2 first crossed paths on episode 13. Easy for me to say. First, we saw the bizarre promo video sent to us from the Gator King by way of Father Jim. Spoke in roundabout terms of a reckoning coming. Later in that same episode, inserted himself as a special enforcer in the match between Juice James and D. Ramos. During the course of that match, we remember James put his hands on Father Jim. Boone took exception to that. And now, I don't have a lot of information on the doctor, but Father Jim's in the other corner. So you're going to want somebody in your corner.
Yeah, Dr. Eric might be here to neutralize Father Jim.
Who knows if this is meta and it could be science versus religion with the doctor. You know what I'm saying, but you don't like when I talk in those real world terms.
No, that's all right. I'm just saying, who knows? Get his mind right. Right now, it looks like Juice just wants to get this match started.
He told us in that. Speak for him.
Coming out, it's want to be minister. Couldn't do this with our water. Come on, I want you now. I'm over it. I'm over what they've been doing. Come on out, man. Come on out. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, all right. And enlightened, I demand that you rise for your Gator King.
Father Jim coming out there introducing the Gator King.
You don't want no Gator King. He's been looking forward to you.
I don't know what it is that unsettles me about the Gator King and Father Jim himself.
Oh, go. I think Dr. Eric pointed out that too, that he was trying to stick up behind himself. Maybe already paying out for him.
Powdering out here.
He was not in a hurry to things were straight up. Face to face, man to man. He did not want that. He wanted that advantage.
Gator King, but he's fighting like a Gator coward.
Yeah, some people are good front runners, right? He wants to get the edge, and he's not really.
He didn't come here to play around apparently.
Yeah.
Unless he's playing around.
Juice seems to have an edge and quickness right away. Excellent drop kick.
Yeah, Boone reminds me, look, kind of wise, of like a Terry Gordy type. Juice James, athletic. Really can put it to him. A little more agile, I would say, too.
Yeah.
But maybe could match him in that power. We have to
we don't
really
know.
see
It's
when they're straight up.
Yeah. Different physiques, obviously, but Boone does have, I would say, an edge in size. And, and Boone's just got that horse strength on him, so, look like he's been on a farm, been wrestling gators, but this dude's got that raw bone strength. Whereas Juice comes off more like an athlete.
Boone kind of strikes me as a cook for some reason, but he might just be a fool.
Yeah, he might be cooking something up right here. We gotta watch out. Him and Father Jim. Right now, Juice James is in control, though. That quickness is paying off.
Reminds me of almost a smaller Chris Dickinson if we use a reference as somebody that wrestles up in our area.
Yeah, big takedown right there, too. Just making right down on the mat. Juice getting physical.
Neutralizing that size difference. Boone has a little bit of height on him. Definitely some weight.
That's no first chop. Juice James is
walking him around that ring.
Yeah. Boone took advantage of him on a prior episode. He tried to get the jump on here, and Juice is not having any of it. He is controlling this ring right now, and he looks to be the guy in charge. Belly to belly. Nicely done.
Lazy pin, though.
Yeah.
I don't know if he expected that move to take him out. We preach all the time here about hooking the leg if you really want to get that pin.
For a side gut.
Ooh. Got him over. It wasn't pretty, but the end result is
a little
what's
more body
important.
weight, but still not hooking that leg. Wonder if this is mind games. Maybe he's not taking Boone seriously enough. German release.
Beautiful German.
He is owning this ring right now.
Boone there on the edge. I would have expected him to roll out the way he was kind of on the apron. It seemed like he was getting his breath.
He might be out of it. DDT.
If he wasn't out of it before, that definitely rang his bell.
Yeah, Juice James putting on a clinic right here with moves. Oh, off the ropes into a leg drop. Nicely done. You can see Boone
grabbing his neck.
Grabbing his neck. Grabbing his jaw. He's hurting. Looking for maybe a Gator type roll into a choke.
Definitely got him in. Can't tell what that is. It looks like a sleeper hold, but he's also got that leg around the midsection. Trying to keep that leg. His leg is so close to that rope. I believe that leg hanging over is to keep that leg going. Boone rolls out. Sorry, we get so much into analyzing one move that the next move comes right up on us.
In there. He was able to get away. He said, folks, it's been a long day here. Another German release. Juice James is owning this ring.
This is why we were excited to see him come back for Night of Extreme 3 here at Leesburg High School in Leesburg, Florida.
He was fired up for this, He wanted to show him, and he is showing him.
And what's important with this company is every match means something. This, we saw the feud happen a couple episodes ago. It started. This is what it was lined up for. Will it continue? Is this the blow-off? I have a feeling that Boone wants to stretch this out while Juice James just wants to squash it, have it be over.
Well, Father Jim trying to get his way. Oh! There you go. So he basically
right on that top rope, dropping his throat, his
hot shot,
lower
like
chin. Yeah, right on that.
Stunner, like you can say.
Yeah. Oh, all that body weight right on that second rope.
And now Juice James is choked out. He's trying to get oxygen. He's having trouble breathing, and that's going to be an issue in this match. All that quickness and all that great athletic ability isn't going to help you when you can't get air.
Yeah, Boone really wants to make his name against somebody that was in that Armed Forces titles picture. You know, how do you don't become the man until you beat the man.
Right.
But you have to make your way there. And I think he believes that if he takes down Juice James, when he set his sights on him, that he could be in title contention.
Ooh.
Beautiful avalanche there.
Avalanche right in the corner. Now he's going up to the ropes.
That's a scary sight for a man of his size. Beautiful shoulder block.
Yes.
Another lazy pin, but I mean, you come off with that body weight on somebody, you expect them to be a little more rattled. Front face lock, standing up slowly. Where is this going? Oh, big powerful back. Forearms to the back. Another shoulder block, really making use of his size.
Again. Oh, these two just kind of collided in the middle of the ring that time. Juice fires back with his own shoulder tackle.
It's looking like he was going for a discus something, but they met shoulder to shoulder. No.
Father Jim.
Hand behind his back. What's going on? Oh, Juice James catches his hand. Oddly, just throws it into the ring. That doesn't seem like the greatest move.
Okay, I forgot about Boone was there.
Oh, right to the face.
I think I might have been more throat, but either way.
Yeah. I'm just still shocked that he threw it in the ring, and Boone was smart enough to capitalize.
Yeah, definitely. He's working on that neck area again now, too.
You know, like we said, we've had to record this a couple times, and no matter how many times I see that, it still pisses me off.
Stressful day.
Our jobs are on the line. Magnificent Mayhem is nipping at the heels of this company. I can't say enough bad about it.
Right now.
I'm sorry, each time we recorded, it has broken down into a rant like this. And Dave, I promise on this recording that will not happen.
Well, it's been a rough day. We're all a little emotional, but at the end of the day right now, I think the big problem is Juice James right here. He's got bigger issues than all of us because he's got Boone, the Gator King, on his ass. And
big lariat.
If he wasn't having enough problems breathing already, that big clothesline to the neck is going to make things a little worse.
Going up again. I don't like this.
High risk, folks.
High risk, but high reward if it pays off.
Does not look very comfortable up there. Juice.
Juice looks too comfortable.
Yeah, jumps up there, eats a shot, and firing back up. Juice wants control. He's looking for a superplex off there.
Big superplex. Boone, you could tell, came right down on that shoulders, upper back. You know, he's moving, but he's not moving quick, folks.
Advice to Boone: Gators don't fly.
They barely got on the swing. They're like water T-Rexes.
He starts trying to get up. Juice James
trying to get the crowd behind him. Ducks.
Ooh, collide again in the middle of the ring.
Boone is not playing around.
He got the better of that.
Vaguely hooking that leg.
Such a physical match at times. It's not always going to be pretty, folks. They're beating each other down. They're getting tired. They're hurt.
Front face lock.
Oh, drops him right in that knee. Now, again.
Little Gator roll.
Yeah. Oh, now look at that.
Father Jim spouting that nonsense on the outside.
Oh, look at this. Almost a camel clutch right with the arms hooked.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe that's how he inspires Boone. That definitely got Boone to put an interesting move on Juice James here.
Yes. Juice getting those arms free now a little bit. Oh, could be out.
Took all his energy to get that out.
Drop a third time. No, he's in it.
Pushing himself back.
Oh,
but,
yeah, now he's got a lot of weight off.
Wow, that was an
right
impressive
over.
throw there.
Yeah. Using the body weight and leverage. Fires back with his great drop kick.
Not too often those guys get slapped before the kick connects, though, does it?
Oh!
Nice little jumping leg drop there. He's tired. He didn't hook the leg, but I don't know if I could blame him at this point in the match, the way they've gone back and forth. Nice jumping knee. Yeah. Shining Wizard, if you will.
Yeah, here now. Oh, almost like a spine buster he turns it into. Okay, so we look almost at the 3. Father Jim is in here now. He's trying to pull him out.
I can't say enough bad about Father Jim. It seems like every time the Gator King's involved in a match, oh, clipboard right over the head. That's why you bring him to the ring.
The good doctor. Oh.
Doing a little crotch dancing over there.
Yeah, let him know.
But back to what I was saying about Father Jim, he doesn't get involved unless it's for nefarious reasons. Can Boone win a match straight up?
It's like Boone isn't too happy with the doctor.
No, he's chasing him. I mean, he said before the only person that gets to hit Father Jim is him.
Yo, he just ate that clothesline.
Yeah, he did.
Juice James brings him back in the ring.
He just
Father
wants to
Jim
get this finished with, yeah.
This might be the golden opportunity to strike here. Oh, but Boone picks him up. Maybe looking for a Samoan drop. Nope.
Rolls out of it.
All the leverage. You got a 3 count.
Gotta roll up. Wow. Juice James gets the win. I don't know. I don't get the feeling that this feud is over after watching how that finished up.
Juice seems proud of himself.
Should be anytime you get a win in that ring, especially when it's over.
Oh! Beats the goal line. Boone is not done yet. You were right, Joe. He is not done. These two might not be done with each other yet.
All right, Dalton Kelly, come out. Let's lay out for a second. Alright, so we just saw a no disqualification match get lined up between these two. And that's the only way you can really neutralize Father Jim, right?
Yeah. I mean,
he's going to get involved. You might as well take that part of it out. I mean, how is a man so feeble, so dangerous? Got a walking stick, he's bent over trying to get out of here.
Desperate, nasty man. Let's hear from Billy McLeod.
What's going on, Knockout Nation? King of Extreme, Bill McCloud, coming to discuss this upcoming event on November 14th at the Leesburg High School, the Night of Extreme 3. Now, this is a huge event for a knockout, but this is also a bigger event for me. The reason that is because, yes, this is the 3rd Night of Extreme, but technically, it's the 4th. Because, see, back in 2009, the same exact month, we had an event for South Lake Extreme Pro Wrestling, and it was called the Night of Extreme. What makes this event that much more special to me is the fact the Night of Extreme, TNE, it's named after my wife, Tiffany Nicole Edwards, her maiden name before we got married. So TNE became the Night of Extreme, and at the Night of Extreme, I've never lost. The very first one ever took on a guy by the name of James Walker. I won the Lake County title for the 3rd time. This is technically the second night of Extreme. I took on Jay Murda, Lake County champion versus the original Lake County champ, title versus title, and I won. Last year, I was not a part of Knockout during that time because I was off exploring, which I shouldn't have, but I was still at the night of Extreme. Fans came up to me, gave me hugs, shook my hands, took pictures, got autographs, everything. That was the night I realized I was home. And now on November 14th, the night of Extreme, the king of Extreme goes one-on-one against Bill Crude in a hardcore match. Bill, you better be ready for this because this is the one time I've been waiting to get my hands on you. I'm coming in to hurt you. You, the fans, and even my family is going to see a side of Bill McLeod that none of you have ever seen. I'll see you all on November 14th at the Leesburg High School for the night of Extreme 3, where we can all get a little extreme.
And here it is, the Lake County Hardcore Championship. Billy McCloud, the king of Extreme, versus Bill Crude.
This is actually a Lake County Championship match that was made a hardcore match, Dave. Sorry to correct you.
Oh, yeah,
in front of
right.
the people.
Oh, that's all right.
We've done this episode enough times that we should know. These two are two real sons of bitches. I can't believe they still with the
Yeah, these two are definitely no good.
You know, ever since Bill Crude got fired and then came back with Magnificent Mayhem, they've been on the heels of taking over this company. He stole a win for that Lake County Championship. I'm going off on a rant again. I gotta say that. Alright, you see him walking over there, stopping in front of the new regime. That's Kelsey Reagan and Juhala. Juhala with the mask, or with the hood, obviously.
Oh, looks like something out of Star Wars. So what's going on there?
Security getting between them. Maybe a hardcore match, but we're not looking for the crowd and people in attendance to jump in.
Somebody's job is helping Nick Foley with that baby. I don't know what the hell's going on there.
Rico Moon got those thunder sticks.
Yeah, get that bushwhacker work going on there.
Jeez, this guy.
These are some shady characters, folks. The ring announcer, no surprise there.
Well, Fulton Kelly's music playing for some reason.
Got some surprises. Keeps us on our toes.
Yeah, I mean, he replaced Bill Crude as commissioner, and in his time, he has laid down the law. He's laid out suspensions for rule breakers. And we saw him previously make that no DQ match to neutralize Father Jim. Let's lay out for a second and see what he has to say about this match.
Let me just shut you all right now, Foley. Gentlemen, Frank, all you do is love your deal. I'm the real deal in this company. Instead, I'm a champion. You dress me like a champion. So I'll tell you right now, you little thing like you played last time. Oh, put you in a hardcore. Another title on the line. Little bit of the cloud. Guess what, Foley? I'm as scared and big the cloud I am of you. So put the dick on over right now. Well, let me say something, Mr. Crude. I've heard from local sources that you were feeling very confident about this hardcore match tonight. So what I decided to do, since you were so confident, is I'm adding a third person to this match.
See who he added here.
I am also putting the title on the line tonight. I changed my mind. You ready for that?
Title's been on the line, but now it's a three-way instead of a two. Or a straight up match.
Everybody, welcome back. Corvus!
It's Corvus! Thank God. I've been talking about how Magnificent Mayhem has been stacking the odds to steal this company. And we've got Corvus, teamed with Billy McCloud before.
By the local Terra. Corvus ready to get extreme here with Billy McCloud and all these guys.
Yeah, Billy McCloud and Corvus teamed on episode 4 to face Mr. C and who we believe to be American Eagle. Later turned out to be Bill Crude, who pulled one over on us. That caused him to get fired by Nicholas Vick. He came back as part of the Magnificent Mayhem in episode 5 and has really been causing trouble since then. Thank God Corvus has come out here to even the odds.
Got one guy left out here.
The crowd very pumped about this. Bill Crude looking a little nervous, as he should be.
McLeod, the ultimate fan favorite. The people love him. Corvus hitting himself in the head with a pan as he gets ready for this. And here he comes.
There you go. You see him decked out in memory of Jason Sapp, who had passed away around this time, the dead man. Billy McCloud is not... He does this a lot where he'll honor the recently fallen.
Yeah.
And it's good to see him pay tribute to his fallen brothers like that, especially someone that had worked in the company. Let's hear what he has to say.
First things first, welcome back, Corvus.
There you go. You know, they're friends, establishing that. I think this makes Billy McCloud feel a little bit better knowing that Corvus is there to
Firing the crowd up.
For those of you who are no sports, you always come in with a little bit of backup. Every single time I step in the ring with you.
So we see who he's got with him.
One step ahead of you. Decided to bring a little backup of my own. One of the guys I'm bringing in was my first ever tag team partner.
He couldn't be talking about.
Is the first person to ever defeat me for the late count title. And then they went and became one. And became one of the top tag teams in the state of Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back the Bounty Hunters.
The Bounty Hunters. Ooh. That's Bounty Hunter Joe Woods and Big Rig.
Yeah. He's got some hell of a backup here. Couple big badasses.
Now, as if I'm gonna need to differentiate Joe Woods on the left, guy on the right, obviously Big Rig. It's good to have a unified front when you go out and battle like this.
Bill Crude is not a happy camper right now. He's putting that title on the line. It's a three-way. You got Corvus here, and everybody's got backup too. The odds are all even.
Bill Crude thought he had stacked the deck once again, and that is the problem with Magnificent Mayhem. Said it once, said it a couple times. Circling the ring, letting Bill Crude over there. Also back in Rico Muno. He's going to hit him with them thunder sticks. If you're not familiar with thunder sticks, they appear to be light tubes, but in an era of COVID where we can't clap, we can't cheer, these are like inflatable tubes or plastic tubes you slap together and they create a ruckus.
Yeah, a little more intimidation. I'm sure they don't feel pretty.
Yeah, I got a story about a kid that got hit by a thunderstick at a birthday party that's gonna pop you later in this match. Alright, Bill McCloud. Corvus getting ready. He's gonna wallop Bill Crude, and I cannot wait. For some reason, Bill Crude taking his time to get this match started. Alright, facing off.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't be in a hurry either, you know?
No, look at them. They're sizing him up. We're going to get...
Easy. Don't have that kind of language. Oh, goodness. Settle down, Joe. I don't blame him. He's been under a lot of stress here. We're both been under a lot of stress. It's not good. Corvus and Bill Crude are working that leg. Trying to hold this together for both of us. McLeod. Joe's gonna try to bring it back here.
Sorry about that, D, but we've recorded this a couple times. Same things happen every time. My voice obviously wrecked now because of it. Our professional career ruined by Bill Crude. Look at them, they're jumping on his business right there. He's gonna have to sit on peas for a month just to get over that pain.
Oh my God, face first, right in the pan too.
I don't see how you can calm down when things like this are going on in the ring, frankly. Pretty soon, this is going to be Magnificent Mayhem's company if this kind of chicanery keeps up. How did they pay Corvus off? I understand he's an independent contractor, but he turned on his friend Billy McLeod there. If I was Corvus, I would hide my ass in parts unknown after this kind of back turning.
Now he's on the top. Now, I will say this.
Big swanton bomb onto McLeod's midsection.
Even though he's a son of a bitch and he's helping Bill now,
son of a bitch is an understatement.
I gotta think he wants that title too, though. These two can't be working together for the whole thing.
Who knows? I wouldn't have guessed that Corvus would have turned on McLeod. But look at this. He's feeding Bill Crude the chair.
Maybe he got paid off.
He had to have gotten paid off. That is the only explanation for this. It's ridiculous. Hitting him in the ass like he's funny here. We're playing grab ass. We're playing games. Bill Crude putting his slight frame. Oh, get out of here, Rico. Yeah, you got caught, son of a bitch. Sorry, language is out the window now. I mean, Knockout TV's almost over. I don't know what kind of future we have in this business, frankly. We're gonna have less of a future if I keep handling it so.
You gotta get us fired. We gotta keep our shit together in the meantime.
AJ's about to swoop in. Woo! Alright, let's get back to the match. That's why we're here.
An insane match going on right now. Tons of brawling.
We're not here to put over ourselves or the Working Fans podcast. Every Tuesday and Thursday on all podcast providers.
But listen, right now, Bill McCloud's in a lot of trouble.
Google Podcasts, Pocket Casts. I think that's where we get most of our listeners, brother.
That leg is getting looked over. DDT
onto the chair.
Spiked him.
See, that's what happens. We go to put ourselves over. Corvus screws us further.
Take the green kid out. Take the green kid out. Take the green kid out. Take the green kid out.
Little Ricky's having a spasm over there. Wants the green kid to get taken out. Ooh. Oh no! He's about to jump right on his neck there. Oh, that's Rico Moon. That's not Little Ricky. Sorry, he sounded tone deaf and off beat. I don't like this. He's about to ruin his neck. Oh, Bill Crude!
You can't trust me.
That is what you get when you side with him.
Yeah. should have known better. Do whatever he can. And I think that's what he was saying. What they were saying. Take out the Marine kid.
Look at that tomfoolery. Alright, so I was at a birthday party when I was 7, and they were handing out cake. And this little kid who had a little too much energy ran up on another kid, hit him with one of those fucking thunder sticks. Oh, jeez, I slipped again.
That's all right.
Hit him over the head with the thunder stick. Kid had a seizure right there on the ground. Missed the birthday cake. They woke him up 5 minutes later. He was alright, but I ate his birthday cake, brother. It was sitting there. I didn't think he was going to eat it. It was a medical emergency.
What you had to do. He needed the cake.
But frankly, Corvus, he might have had a similar reaction. Now it's kind of more of a one-on-one match like we had expected.
Yeah.
I feel like Bill Crude is finding all those things that Raeven Marie passed.
Oh, yeah. Well, I tell you, this has been a wild episode. A lot of weapons in here.
What is this? What is this, an exploding ring death match here? Oh, right across the back.
McLeod is getting worked over.
And that is not even a bat with barbed wire. That is like a 2x4 with barbed wire around it. That is a crude weapon.
He just pulled his
Oh!
Oh my God.
You know, when he gets the upper hand, he will take any underhanded method
Right around his face.
provided to him. It's a hardcore match. Anything is available at this time. Oh, Corvus gets it in the middle section. Pops the top off like a slinky. Frankly, I would just take that and I'd wrap that around both their heads. Let them figure it out. They got long hair. Rico Moon's gonna get it out of there for safety.
Yeah, here. There was some ether.
Oh, the ether rag.
Maybe he's gonna put out Corvus with this.
Night, night. Night, night. He's got the ether rag. Billy McCloud's going down. Oh, it's Persia. She's jumping in the ring.
What is she doing?
She got a thunder stick. Persia's got the thunder stick. Oh, jeez, you saw it. Look it, his foot's twitching. He's having a condition. Billy McLeod. Can he? Oh, back still smarting from the barbed wire.
That poor guy. He is in so much pain.
Still coming to the ether as well. I forgot about that.
There's so much happening here right now. But Billy's up.
Oh! What is that? A spinning toe hold? Is this a figure 4? Camera
Figure
cuts
4.
away.
Figure 4.
Oh! He's got it locked in. He's wrenching away at it. Bill Crude in agony. Thank God! Thank God! Finally, magnificent mayhem. At least partially defeated. The war hasn't been won, but this battle has.
We got a new Lake County champion.
That's what happens to all you deadbeat dads. You leave your daughter, she's going to do kung fu in her free time, learn how to kick some ass. She's going to cost you a championship match in a few years.
See Corbin.
Son of a bitch.
He's over there frustrated. He tried to take a shortcut. It didn't matter.
Either way, he got the payday.
That's true. Even worse with Bill Crude then. Lost your money and you lost your problem.
In addition to losing your daughter, I don't have to go over all that again. But we know where this dude would end up on a Maury episode. Not doing backflips and love dances across the stage. That kid is yours, buddy.
Great moment for Billy McLeod. He's busted his ass for this.
I forgot to mention it earlier. He brought it up in his promo. This event named after his wife's initials. TNE, the Night of Extreme. The first one, he won his 3rd Lake County Championship. The second one officially he was at. The third one, he was not a part of the company, but he was so ingrained with the event that he showed up.
Yeah. how much it means to him.
He has not lost at one of these events. No matter how much Bill Crude or Corvus, I hope you feel like a goof out there, buddy. Tried.
Salute McLeod tonight. Dedication.
Not only for his wife, but for dead man Jason Sapp. I mean, we haven't said it before, but thank you for joining us for episode 15. Knockout TV. Who knows what it's going to be called soon enough.
In the meantime, classy thing done by Bill McLeod. Outstanding performance, a career-defining performance. He gets the job done. He gets the belt despite all odds.
You know, guys like this are the reason that this company stands. And I have a feeling he's going to put all his energy into helping prevent whatever Magnificent Mayhem has planned. Real classy champion.
Fans love it.
Him, Venom, Elize Haze, before Venom lost that title. Venom's still my champion. I don't support that Vertigo business. Technically, won it the right. Let's see what he has to say here. Alright guys, thank you for joining us again, and we will see you again